with is Chef 2. Now, he has been on the Top Chef, but he also has some great connections in Rhode Island. Chef, thank you for making the time to join me. I know you're really busy out there on the West Coast. You've been running around, and you're 3 hours behind us, which I'm kind of jealous about, to be honest with you. But thank you for thank you for making the time to join us.
Of course, thank you for having me. I'm super excited. I have a few friends in Rhode Island. They tell me how amazing Rhode Island is. So I can't wait to visit for my first time next May. Next week.
So this is going to be your first visit to Rhode Island?
It's going to be my first visit.
You're kidding. All right.
My friend.
So to thank your friend, I'm going to let someone that's here surprise you and stop in so you guys can talk about why you're coming here. Then I'm going to come back and you and I are going to talk about Top Chef and some of your great stuff you got going on, all right? So Alex is here, the chef de cuisine for Jamestown Fish. Alex, come on in. All right, get over here. You're going to take over for 1 minute so you can tell everybody what's going on here.
Can you see me?
Yep, you can see you.
Hey.
Alex, look right over there.
Chef Alex, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I miss you, my brother.
Yeah, I miss you too. 1 week away. So I guess they want us to talk about the dinner that we have coming up, which is on May 11th and May 12th. Unfortunately, Saturday, May 12th is sold out. And there are still tickets available for Friday, May 11th, a handful of them. So if you want to start off too with the pop-ups that you're doing around everywhere right now, and basically how we came to come together on this.
So currently, well, let me introduce myself. My name is David Fu, formerly Top Chef Season 15. And I'm currently doing a traveling dinner series all across the nation, collaborating with chefs and restaurants to celebrate food. I cook specifically Asian food, so I invite my chef colleagues in the network that I have across the nation to cook and celebrate this concept. Most importantly, I'm coming to Rhode Island May 11th and 12th to team up with Alex over at Jamestown Fish, and we're going to cook together, not just for myself, but 2 other chefs. It's definitely a reunion of a sense. We used to all cook together at Acquarello in San Francisco. They were part of the brigade that helped earn Acquarello 2 Michelin stars. I came in a little later after that. And with that amazing vibe, having Chef Suzette Gresham at the Realms teaching us and coaching us, we had an amazing vibe. And this is a great opportunity for us to reconnect, have the people of Rhode Island, the residents of Rhode Island, kind of taste this amazing meal that we're going to curate together. I mean, I feel that this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing that we'll do, and we invite everyone in Boston and Providence and Rhode Island, Jamestown to come and join us. So $125 will get you 9 courses curated by 4 amazing chefs. I think all together and all experiences together, I think there'll be a total of about 12 Michelin stars. All of our experiences across the board. And yeah, if you're not there, then you're missing out. Chef Alex?
Great. Yeah, so for anybody that is interested, you can go on Facebook and you can look up Chef Hawker Center and go to events. And also we'll have something up on the GoLocal Prov Facebook possibly, so that you can buy tickets directly through online. It's 7 to 10 p.m. And again, we still have tickets available for the Friday, May 11th. I think it'll be a great thing. As Tu said, we all cooked together at 2 Michelin star Acquarello in San Francisco. And just through all the years working together and traveling across the country, we've been really fortunate to just remain such good friends no matter where we went. So we thought it'd be a really fun thing to just get together and do something great, especially in Rhode Island.
Yep, and then just to add to that, the meal will be a seafood-themed dinner, paying homage to Rhode Island, of course. And also, if you guys want to follow us on social media, it's at Chef's Hawker Center on Instagram, and my personal will be at Chef 2 David Fu.
Perfect.
If you guys want to go to the website, it's www.chefshawkercenter.com. Thank you.
Thank you to Alex for bringing you on. So now we're going to get to some other fun stuff. So Alex, I appreciate you stepping in, make me look better. He's all clean. I'm in like my summer gear here, and he's in his chef's coat. So it's actually hot here today, Chef. We actually got up to 90 here in Rhode Island today. So hopefully when you come to join us, it'll be just as warm. So I want to talk to you about some of the fun experiences that you had just last season. I mean, you were just on the last season of Top Chef, and how did you get into this? I mean, I saw great awards out there about you in the Chronicle and being named, I think it was, a chef to watch, that kind of stuff. But how did you get into this to the point where you ended up on that show?
It's been about 13 years of career cooking, as I call it. So it's been a crazy journey. I count my blessings, but at the same time, to tell you the truth, I don't know how I got it. I think the best advice I could give anyone is that if you truly enjoy and love what you do, it will resonate all throughout, no matter who you interact with, no matter what platforms you're on, no matter where you cook, no matter what show you're on, what have you. But I definitely have to say it's blessings from above, blessings from my parents, them being there for me, my community, my mentors, my teachers, my friends like Alex, mentors like Suzette Gresham. If anything, my successes is a reflection of the community of people who've supported me.
Well,
and likewise.
Well, it's nice that you recognize them, because that is an important part of how people get into this, and it plays into your support base. Lifts you up. So when you got on the show, when you accepted, were you surprised? Did you look forward to it? Because I've had so many people that tell me that they've gone through these experiences, made it on, and they had no idea that they thought that they were going to get there, let alone make it as far as they could on the show. And I mean, you won. I saw that you had won one of the challenges at the beginning. So what was it like to get on the show?
Funnily enough, everything kind of came all at once. When it rains, it pours, but when it's sunny outside, the sun beams pretty hard. A few months prior, I was awarded with a Rising Star Chef from the Chronicle.
Right.
I'm sorry, not a few months, a few weeks prior. A few weeks prior. And then shortly after that, I get a phone call from Bravo saying that I was going to be on Top Chef. Usually people apply for 6-7 years. I applied once.
Wow.
And they signed me on. So I was really, really lucky. Very, very fortunate. The experience, once again, a blessing. It's if I could do it all over again, I definitely would. It was a career-changing opportunity for me, especially when you get on a big network like Bravo.
Right.
We tend to forget that the American economy is a global economy. So anything that happens, the American economy gets magnified 10 times over, because it shows in Europe, it shows in China, it shows in South America.
Yeah, very true.
So all those, once again, I count my blessings, and I try to take those opportunities to be responsible and purposeful.
So how was it to work with some of those guys like Colicchio and some of the other celebrity chefs that were a part of it? I mean, it seems very fast-paced, but how were they to work with in person?
Watching them on TV, obviously, I'm in awe, and in the very first few days, I was starstruck. But getting to work with them and know them more, you start to realize they're just human, and they have imperfections and they have perfections, and they were at some moment, a point in the career, they were in my shoes and my position.
Right.
So if anything, working with them was empowering for me. It made me feel that being in their position is achievable. So.
And I think that it seems now, in talking about being starstruck and awestruck, there's people now that look at you in a similar mold, that because of what you did and what you were able to accomplish. And now it seems to me, from what I've seen on Facebook and the stuff that you're creating, and by coming to Rhode Island and being a part of these great events, you're kind of paying that forward, is what it seems like now. And so tell us what's in store for you next, because it seems that that's what you're doing, and it's to your credit.
Definitely. Thank you so much. So for this year, and just to be very transparent, I don't have a restaurant at the moment. My aspirations for this year and next year is to really focus on expanding the brand, if you will, spreading the message, talking about Asian food, talking about my Vietnamese culture, my parents. Tying into that, I have a docu-series that will be coming out soon.
Nice.
Partner CamFest, San Francisco Chronicle, KQD, PBS. It's called First Kitchen. We are in the infant style stage. We have the first episode done, which we aired May 20th.
Okay.
So if you guys are in the San Francisco Bay Area, follow me on Instagram. I'll give you guys up the details. And hopefully, with appropriate funding, we'll be able to have a full series and hopefully multiple seasons. So that's where the aspirations are at, pivoting over to from chef to media. So
I think that's great. So will you be able to, that series that's going on in San Francisco, is it something people will also be able to watch online? Will there be a link that you can provide out to your fans to be able to watch it online?
definitely will be. They will be. Are to speak to that specifically would be premature.
Mhm.
But once again, if you guys follow me on social media, I'll make sure you guys have all the proper outlets to watch. It's going to be
Excellent.
an amazing show. Yeah.
So, Chef, today's segment that I did, I had some great people in, and you know the chefs from Jamestown Fish, but I had some other great chefs in, and we were concentrated on telling people to, make your plans, prepare for Mother's Day, honor your mom, and get out there. So, from your perspective, I want to ask you a question about Mother's Day. What are some of the unique dishes that you prepare that you would encourage people to try that they could, go out and try for Mother's Day to do?
So just uniquely so, I am first generation Vietnamese American, and my mother cooked Vietnamese food in California with a lack of Vietnamese ingredients. So with those challenges alone, she created a cuisine all on her own,
Wow.
out of necessity to feed us. One of my favorite dishes that my mom makes is a very simple rice noodle dish that's dressed in coconut milk, fish sauce,
Okay.
a bunch of herbs from her garden, and then banana flour.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called bum yam. It's not very typical. It's not what you see at your Vietnamese deli or your Vietnamese pho shop. But if there's any suggestions, once again, you guys follow me on social media. I can provide you guys with recipes and some recipes and tips to how to execute it.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, it sounds like you got a lot of great things coming up. Will your social media also tell us about like these different pop-ups you have coming on? Because I hope that this trip to Rhode Island is so successful. It'll be the first of many that you'll come back to see us. So
Definitely on my social media. Once again, it's at Chef 2 David Fu, and that's specifically for Instagram. It's the same handle for Twitter, Periscope as well.
and I'll
If you
and I've
guys
tagged you on
follow me
everything,
there,
so I'll make sure people get that as well.
thank you. If you guys follow me there, they'll provide you with a link on Chef Taco Center and all the different dining opportunities that you guys will have to attend,
Fantastic.
no
Well,
matter where I'm in the country.
Well, we
Thanks.
look forward to welcoming you to Rhode Island. I'm glad that Alex has the connection to you, and we're glad that you're coming to our state to support the initiatives and things that are going on here. So we look forward to seeing you just in a very short time, like a week and a half or so. And thank you for making the time today to Skype in from California to join us. We greatly appreciate it.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you, Chef. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks.
All right. So as we get to close out here, we've had some great guests today. The chef was fantastic. I'm Rick Simone. Thank you for joining me on The Taste. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday.